Today is 28th May, Tuesday. On 26th May, members of Hosla extended family celebrated Nazrul Janma Jayanti in Mahakama Library Hall, Bishnupur. It was his 126th birth anniversary. The members of Hosla, to honor this revolutionary poet, offered flowers and sang his songs and narrated a brief history of him. He was born on May 25, 1899 in Churulia, Bengal Presidency, British India, now in West Bengal, India. A sparkling evening was observed by Hosla members. Every day at 8 p.m. At the scheduled time, the Hosla members take part in news reading. Today I am Pampa Kuchlyan here to present news reading from Hosla Radio. The West Bengal government will issue a fresh recruitment notification for School Service Commission positions by 30 May in compliance with Supreme Court directive, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee announced on Tuesday. Speaking at a press conference at the State Secretariat, Nabanno, Banerjee clarified that those whose jobs were annulled by the court must sit for the new recruitment exam. Many of the affected teachers have been protesting. Banerjee assured that the state would make every effort to ease the burden of these individuals. The Chief Minister also disclosed plans to create additional posts to accommodate affected candidates. A total of 44,203 vacancies have been identified. Application for the new recruitment process will be accepted online from 16 June to 14 July. Those ordered to return salaries or declared ineligible for teaching roles may be considered for other positions in the education department, such as clerical or support staff. Separate notifications will be issued for such roles in accordance with the Supreme Court's directions to create new posts where needed. The SSC 2016 recruitment process has been under judicial scrutiny following widespread allegation of corruption and irregularities. The Supreme Court ruling has led to one of the largest annulments of government appointments in the state's history. The West Bengal Chief Minister and Trinamool Congress Chief Mamata Banerjee on Monday paid heartfelt tribute to the rebel poet Kazi Nazrul Islam on his 126th birth anniversary. In memory of the poet, we have established Kazi Nazrul University in Asansol near his birthplace. We have also named our Greenfield Airport in Ondal as Kazi Nazrul Airport, Banerjee said. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday warned Pakistan, again reminding the hostile neighbor that terrorism practiced by them was not a proxy war but a deliberate war strategy, and India will respond accordingly. We want happiness for our neighbors too, but if you challenge our strength, then India is also land of heroes, PM Modi said while addressing the gathering at the celebrations of 20 years of Gujarat Urban Growth Story program in Gandhinagar. He said over the past 2 days during his visit to Vadodara, Dahod, Bhuj, Ahmedabad and Gandhinagar, he has been experiencing the fervor of patriotism with the roar of success of Operation Sindoor and flying tricolors. Recalling what he said was the first terrorist attack on India in 1947, right after partition of India. The country was divided into 3 parts, and on the same night, the first terrorist attack took place on the soil of Kashmir. Pakistan captured a part of Mother India with the help of terrorists in the name of Mujahideen. Reciting Sardar Patel's vision, PM Modi emphasized that the Indian Army should not have halted until Pakistan-occupied Kashmir was reclaimed. Lamenting that since Sardar Patel's advice was not followed, the Prime Minister argued that the legacy of terrorism has continued for the last 75 years and the terror attacks in Pahalgam was another horrific form of it. BSF releases video of Operation Sindoor. The border security force, which played a critical role in Operation Sindoor alongside the Indian Armed Forces, has released new visuals of the military action undertaken on May 7 against 9 high-value terror targets in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. In the video, the Indian Armed Forces are seen targeting and destroying multiple key launch pads and military posts. The footage also shows the Pakistan Rangers fleeing from the scene as the BSF retaliated with precision. Cabinet meeting at Pahalgam. In a bid to send a powerful message against terrorism in the aftermath of the killing of 26 civilians on 22nd April, Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Umar Abdullah on Tuesday held a special cabinet meeting in Pahalgam where the terror incident happened. After the meeting, Chief Minister posted on X the pictures of his meeting at the Pahalgam Club. More important agenda on the table of the cabinet meeting is the significance of the meeting's symbolic communication to anti-national and anti-social elements that violence has no place in Jammu and Kashmir. It was the first cabinet meeting held outside the capital cities of Srinagar and Jammu since the Umar Abdullah headed government took office in October 2024. Addressing a press conference after the cabinet meeting, Umar said that his government aims to revive tourism gradually and steadily. Pre-challenging Waqf Act 1995. The Supreme Court on Tuesday issued notice to the central government and all state governments on a petition challenging the constitutional validity of certain provisions of the Waqf Act 1995 as amended the Waqf Act 2025. A bench comprising Chief Justice B.R. Gavai and Justice Augustine George Mashi tagged the fresh plea filed by petitioner Nikhil Upadhyay along with other pending petitions challenging the validity of the 1995 Waqf Act. The petition of Nikhil Upadhyay contended that the Waqf Act 1995 was discriminatory as only the Muslim community has a codified law for the administration of charitable and religious properties, whereas other communities do not have statutory provisions. It further argues that the state cannot bear the cost of surveys or verifications of Waqf properties from the public exchequer, while no equivalent mechanism or financial support exists for properties belonging to other religious communities. There should be a common or uniform law of religious trust and endowments, the petition stated, urging parity in legal treatment across all religious communities. Government launches Know Your DG PIN and Know Your PIN code portals. The Department of Post on Tuesday launched two transformative digital platforms, Know Your DG PIN and Know Your PIN code, making a significant step towards the modernization of India's addressing system and geospatial governance. The platforms were launched in alignment with the National Geospatial Policy 2022, which envisions the development of an advanced geospatial infrastructure to support digital governance and public service delivery. The DG PIN, that is Digital Postal Index Number, is an open source, interoperable, geocoded, grid-based digital address system developed by the Department of Posts in collaboration with IIT Hyderabad and NRSC, that is National Remote Sensing Center ISRO. It is a cornerstone of the Department of Posts' vision to offer address as a service, an array of services associated with address data management to support secure and efficient interactions between users, government entities, and private sector organizations. The Know Your DGPIN initiative simplifies location mapping, enhances logistics and emergency response, and ensures last mile delivery, especially in rural and underserved areas. Security tightened ahead of PM Modi's visit to Sikkim. As Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled to visit Sikkim and Alipurduar in North Bengal on 29th May, security arrangements across the region have been significantly tightened. The Additional Secretary, Tourism and Civil Aviation Department, Sikkim Government, in a formal advisory stated, "As we are aware, the state of Sikkim has celebrated a remarkable milestone, 50 glorious years of statehood on 16th May 2025. On this occasion, the Prime Minister of India will grace the celebration with his presence on 29th May 2025. The authorities have urged full public cooperation to ensure the event proceeds smoothly." Security measures in Howrah Division. In view of the current national security environment, the Railway Protection Force has significantly intensified its security arrangements across the division. The measures aim to ensure the safety of passengers, safeguard railway personnel, and protect vital infrastructure from any potential threats. The Howrah Division remains steadfast in its commitment to passenger safety and security. The RPF urges all passengers and stakeholders to cooperate with security personnel, remain vigilant, and immediately report any suspicious activity. Top Maoist commander killed. In a major setback to the CPI Maoist insurgency in Jharkhand, a top Maoist commander carrying a bounty of rupees 5 lakh on his head was killed in a joint security operation in Jharkhand's Latehar district. The slain Maoist, identified as Manish Yadav from Bihar's Gaya district, had been an active operative in the Maoist stronghold of Buddha Pahar over a decade. Another key figure, Area Commander Kundan Kherwar, also arrested, who carried a rupees 10 lakh bounty on his head. IIT Kharagpur MOU with German University. The Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur has signed a memorandum of understanding with Technische Universität Darmstadt, Germany. The agreement, formalized 24th May, is aimed at enhancing cooperation in the fields of academics, research, and innovation across diverse disciplines. Political unrest in Bangladesh. Last week, Bangladesh's Chief of Army Staff, General Wakar-uz-Zaman, had unambiguously stated at a high-level gathering of officials in Dhaka cantonment that the country badly needs political stability, which is only possible through an elected government and not by unelected decision makers. Yunis's future hangs by a thread. Muhammad Yunis, who is the chief advisor of Bangladesh now. Pakistan, Turkey and Azerbaijan, an anti-India nexus. The growing nexus between Islamabad, Ankara, Baku is expected to deepen and broaden further during the visit of Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif to Azerbaijan after concluding his ongoing visit to Iran. According to reports, a trilateral summit of Pakistan, Turkey and Azerbaijan is expected to be held in Lachin, a strategic city that connects Azerbaijan to Armenia in the next 48 hours, to take important decisions on joint strategies in several fields including defense. Both Turkey and Azerbaijan have openly expressed solidarity with Pakistan and backed Islamabad in its military standoff with India this month. I am concluding here today and see you next week. Best wishes to you all. Namaskar.